Hey, what's going on? Nick with Us versus Herd. Getting into it. I'm running a little late today. Had to take the kids to school. Had a little bit of a morning, but made it. Getting on the live stream here. We had some data come out. PPI came out. It was zero point 0.4. Expectation was 0.2. First time in 3 months, PPI went up. Wholesale pricing's up. Potentially could mean CPI is going to be up. Pricing's up. So we don't know. CPI is tomorrow. So we're going to, basically my goal today, kind of hang out, look for some trades, kind of see what what it does, what it do, whatever, it's, what's today? Wednesday. So we're going to, we're going to get into it, drink some coffee. What's going on, Jeff, Fred, Bailey? How you doing? I'm going to be looking for some trades, looking for some options trades, looking for some futures trades, whatever is going to come our way, I'm going to be looking for here. I don't know what you guys are trading. So, kind of some violent moves right now at the open. Well, I'm 20 minutes late. Open was 20 minutes ago. So, we have S&P's up 10 right now, Dow's up 84, Nasdaq up 50, and honestly, yesterday was kind of wild. Like yesterday, let's zoom in here. This is the Nasdaq, right? So yesterday, right at open, we had the dip, and then an epic pump, and then they cratered it. They literally cratered it. So, like this market, I'll be honest with you, I am 100% cash right now. This is the first time in weeks I have not swung any options. I'm not swinging anything. My P&L is clean. I'm 100% cash right now, honestly, because I came into this week and I was just like, I don't know what this week is going to bring. I don't know what this is. So, let it be a lesson for you. If you don't know what the week is going to bring, if you don't know what to do this week, stay in cash. If you don't know what to trade, stay in cash. You don't have to trade. Like I don't have to trade. Some of us we feel like we have to trade. We don't have to trade. So just be mindful of that. You don't have to trade. If there's upcoming events like CPI data, the Fed, or whatever the case is right now that's going to move the market, you don't feel comfortable, stay in cash, relax. There's going to be millions of opportunities. I mean, how many opportunities have we had this year? How many opportunities have we taken advantage of? How many opportunities have we blown? So here we are. Take advantage, relax. So that's all that I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to take it easy, relax, look for some trades, kind of see, drink some coffee, not try to get too serious. I'm going to be looking at some option flow as well, see what people are buying. Looking at the hourly, so I in this market I do like looking at the hourly candle. So let's look at these hourlies here. So Nasdaq just had an epic bounce, came back into range. But if you look at it, Nasdaq just came back into the overnight range. S&P just came back in the overnight range. Nvidia's hanging on there. Amazon's hanging on there. It's been a brutal ride for Meta. I don't know how much I could talk on this about without being blackballed by YouTube, but essentially Meta or Russia claimed like Meta was a form of terrorism or something like that, which is crazy, but here we are. Tesla's getting hammered too. Hit 211s at 213 right now. So let's see if we could looking for trades as well. Prefer calls, puts, just sell premium. Yeah, I'm looking for maybe a premium selling opportunity as well. Maybe a debit spread. Maybe looking at some ES options. Let's see if we can. I don't know. Let's just my goal today. Take it easy. Not get too aggressive. Kind of see. So let's look at. Looking at some of these options here, maybe I do a spread on ES. Maybe I target. You could do like a butterfly I was looking at maybe like doing a butterfly on ES, maybe like 3,500. Let's see here. So looking for something like something like this maybe. Go a little cheaper maybe. Let's see here. So tomorrow, you know, so this would kind of be like a cheap spread. This would be a cheap spread going into tomorrow. You know, I'm looking for like if I'm looking at ES here. I'm looking for maybe 3,500, but like I need it to like the thing is right now on this is like if you look at ES, look at S&P here, we're kind of if this falls out, ooh, if 350, I mean they saved it the other day, but they didn't tag a low. So Nasdaq hit a new low yesterday. New 52-week low yesterday on the Nasdaq. S&P did not hit a 52-week low. So maybe you know, maybe try something like this where I'm just trying to see like are we gonna get a bounce or so I'm just gonna take it easy. I don't know if we're gonna get a bounce here or not, you know, like but that was kind of like my only idea. Maybe hit up like the 3,500 strike, ES, SPX, SPY, something like that. That was kind of like my only idea today. I mean, could definitely happen. Let's see what those are going for on SPX here. I was thinking about maybe trading it on ES, maybe mainly because I was thinking that I would be able to get out of it pre-market is the only thing. Like if you trade SPY or SPX, you can't get out of it pre-market. I know like some brokers you can trade SPX like 24 hours, but on Tastyworks you cannot. You cannot. Maybe you know I could potentially target 3,500 on SPX. So that's kind of like what I'm messing around with today, essentially. So I'm gonna try to, you know, I'm gonna try to make something happen. But I'm not gonna force it, you know what I mean? So we're getting a little spike here. ES, SPY's coming up. So if we can get a nice rip, try to put on a little short position, but I want to go cheap. I don't want to go, you know, all in or anything. So I'm just looking for some opportunities here. SPY's trying to get above the SPY is above. SPY's kind of chilling above VWAP right now. So maybe if we can get a push, you know. Yeah, maybe I do that butterfly. Maybe I do that butterfly at on ES. Let's see. So I'm just gonna try to see if we can get a push up here, but it doesn't look good, you know, like. So maybe I target 3,500 on ES. But yeah, Jeff, I'm taking it easy. Just trying to see. I'm just trying to get the trying to get the ideas flowing here a little bit. Drinking a little bit of coffee, seeing what's doing. Yeah, I'm trying to see on ES if we can get, like, are we gonna tap 3620 again? But it's not looking particularly strong right this second. I'm not trying to rush in, you know. I mean, we're a relatively flat open, which is kind of interesting. We're inside yesterday. So I mean, we could. I would prefer to kind of short 3620 area. But when you're in spreads, like, maybe I'd kind of lay in one, try to get into another one, you know. So if we come down to 35.50. So maybe I add, kind of like add a one, then add another one. Try to ease into a little bit here. But yeah, I'm kind of targeting the 3,500s right now. No, I know it's kind of far, but I think if we do get a flush, we'll get a flush. But like, I'm gonna keep my risk low, you know. So I'm gonna try to add one in here right now. Try to add a one and then add another one, I think, is what we're gonna try to do. But yeah, we're just chilling. I don't know what you guys got going on today. I don't know. I'm just gonna be looking for some opportunities. You know, it's kind of struggling right here. Okay. All right, trying to open up a butterfly on SPX, just trying to ease into it a little bit. It hasn't. I just got a fill. Okay, so we'll see if ES can come down a little bit here. So I did a butterfly. I did a butterfly on SPX. Basically, I'm targeting the 3,500 strikes because it doesn't look like we're gonna get 3620. So I went with SPX over ES. So if you guys want to see what the spread looks like right now, if you're looking at the spread here, I am. So I'm short 2 of the 3,500s, long 34.95, and long 35.10 right now. So kind of if you're looking at the risk here, and this is going to be for tomorrow. So, if this comes down, I could definitely day trade this. But if I hold this till tomorrow, we're looking at the. So we're looking at this. This is a small play. So if we come down, basically tomorrow break even will be around like 35.50. If it comes down to 3,500 area, we'll be making some money. But I'll probably close it off early, just looking for like a small trade here. Jeff, this is for tomorrow. So I'm looking just to kind of hold this today, end of day. Small trade here, cost $1.30 just for one spread here. So just looking for 40%, 50% on this butterfly, which I think is doable if we get ES to crack this 35.85, 35.70. I think that I'll be able to exit it pretty easily. So there's some if we look at the chain here, we got some. If we're looking at the chain, we got some volume down in here. Some open interest right now. So on the 3,500 strike so far, there's been 900 volume this morning. Open interest right now is 2,700 on the 3,500 strike. So there's some interest down here. But I feel like this is kind of like maybe a better way to play it than buying like some sort of cheap option here, because it's not. You got these guys buying the 33.75s, the 3,400's got 995 on this. Chase, what's going on? So, that's kind of what I'm looking for. So if we can get a little crack here, on the ES, had a nice bounce. So we have Fed minutes today. I don't exactly know when the next Fed meeting is, but my goal today, I'm honestly just gonna go. I'm just gonna go real small and try to close out before the end of the day, and not try to get into like an aggressive like scalping or anything like that. I'm not trying to do all that. Honestly, I think the market is going to. I think the market's just like all week. Well, ever since last week. So if you guys remember, last week we had that epic pump. And then, we had the fade. I guess I'll show it here on the chart. We had last week epic pump. Oh, let me remove the drawings here. Clear. Okay. So, if you remember last week, we had a ginormous rip. We hit a new low, and this is like the same thing yesterday. We hit a new low on the NASDAQ, and then we had this epic pump. Except this pump actually lasted 2 days, and then we topped out 3,800, and then now we're back down to 3,600. Just kind of, we're we're barely hanging on, and the market I mean, it's green right now, right? The market's green, but like how much confidence do you have in this market right now? I mean, we're up 0.13%. I mean, it's bad. Like the bounces are not great. I mean, we had a nice bounce here. This came down to 36.85 area, bounced on ES. So, it's just it's interesting. It's interesting. This market's interesting. So like for me, my goal today, don't get too involved, don't get too invested. Try to make something nice. And the idea that I had, I'm like, you know what? I want to try to target that 3,500 if we're showing some weakness. We're showing some weakness right now, so I'm going to try to target that 3,500. I don't need it to come down to 3,500 at all to actually make money on this. So like, we're good. We're good. And it's not looking great. Let's see where some activity is going into. So some people are going into meta calls, Tesla, Lucid calls this morning. Yeah, how is Lucid? I haven't looked at that in a minute. Ooh, they're buying those Lucid calls, getting slammed. I don't know. Like EV right now is a tough game. Oh man. I mean, and like the problem that we have like right now in the market is like, bottom fishing is it's hard, it's very hard because if you look at a stock like this and sure it got like 2020, 2021, we went, ginormous pump. But if we're looking at Lucid, right? I mean, if you look at Lucid, you look at Peloton, you look at DraftKings, you look at Penn, you look at all these stocks, and they all have the same chart. Is what I'm trying to say. And right now we're coming, like, everyone's like, this is the bottom, and we've just been like bottom fishing. Like people are like, how do you know when it's the bottom? And like you'll know when we're at the bottom. And it does not feel like we're at a bottom. I mean, you might be interested in adding some stocks to your long-term portfolio, stuff like that. But from like a trading perspective, trading bottom fishing's hard. It's better off, like right now, like in my opinion, it's better off letting this market rip and looking for the short. Like, because why not? That's what's been working for the last 6 months, 8 months. Let the market rip and then look for the short. Sure, sometimes you get trapped. Sometimes you get a little stuck. But that's why you don't want to, once we start dropping a lot, like you want to start taking things off. You don't want to start adding to that. Yo, Daniel, how you doing? Actually, I'm really surprised how many people are watching the live stream today, considering like how inconsistent I've been. And the thing is, like, live streaming, trading, that whole thing, it's a commitment, like it takes a lot of time. Not looking good here. So we have SPY failing VWAP right now. Man, VIX is 34. VIX is 34. I don't think the people are calculating the Fed's selling pressure. Yeah, I mean, let's see what we got. SPX, yeah. So SPX, it's not looking good. So it's not good. So this candle closed at the high and then it was rejected. You know what I mean? You will know it's the bottom when your barber starts saying stock market is a scam. You sold out of it. Yeah, you know. I mean, honestly, like involvement in the market by like retail traders is it's at a low. You know what I mean? Like and I want to congratulate you guys. Like if you guys are still trading in this market, and a lot of you still are. There's a lot of people still on this live stream, a lot of people in our Discord, a lot of people in our trading group on Facebook. If you're still trading in this market, I mean, kudos to you, man. Like you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You know what I mean? Like, so good job. You know, like I just want to say good job. People that are trading are still involved in the market. Like this is. I don't know. Like we said like the pandemic was going to be the hardest trading in your life, and this is a lot harder because we don't have the Fed backstopping the market right now. The Fed is actually like harming the market in what it's doing. We don't have the Fed saying, hey, we're going to save the market. We're going to save the day. They're like, hey, we're going to crush jobs and make unemployment skyrocket from 3.7% to 5% and make sure we'll leave no stone unturned. And then, you know, after that, we're going to make sure that if you send $600 to somebody, an IRS agent's going to personally show up at your door and say, hey, how you doing? You got to pay taxes on that $600 you received from your boy. So, I mean, the government's hurting. I mean, the Fed actually just posted their first loss in like, I don't even know how long, but I mean, if the Fed is losing money, I mean, I'll have to rewatch this later. My boy at the dentist office, and I forgot my ears. All good, bro. All good. You know, if the Fed is losing money right now, I mean, you know we're in trouble. Oh, but you know, just so it's just so convenient that the Fed determined that holding stocks and bonds was unethical. So they sold the Fed chairs and all them. They sold September 2021, which so conveniently September 2021. Well, was that? That was near the top. You know, that was near the top. Interesting. I mean, I'm not like a tinfoil hat kind of guy, but to be honest with you, like people are. If you've been trading for any amount of time, you know people are malicious. I guess you can say it. I don't know what you would call it. So we got some movement on JPM puts this morning. JPM 103 strike. I don't know. The banks are going to be tough. Because these things really, really rip. And right now, JP Morgan made a new low this morning. New 52-week low this morning, JP Morgan. Comes down 101 and rips to 103. Let's see, what are the banks? So we got Bank of America green. Same thing. Goldman Sachs. So the banks made new lows this morning and then ripped. And some people are getting into the 103 puts. SoFi still a buy. Yeah, the only thing about like SoFi and people like Affirm is that in the event of like if we look at SoFi and we look at Affirm, all these are the same like in terms of their chart. Like if we look at these stocks, my biggest concern is if unemployment goes up, I feel like a lot of these loans are not going to get paid. Like that's my concern. Like if you're holding a stock, I don't think I would trade options on these stocks now that they're so low. But if we're looking at like SoFi, Affirm, my thing, if you're holding stock, my concern would be them not paying their loans off, and how much is that priced into the stock? Is it not priced in at all? Is it priced in? I don't know. Never thought I will ever go negative on Neo. Wow, I really didn't know what to say to that. It's insane. Neo? Are you talking about like the man? Yeah, like Lucid. All these EV stocks are getting crushed today. How's Rivian doing? Because Rivian had that recall. Rivian's actually holding up, and I think that the only reason why Rivian is holding up is due to Amazon. And I have seen like Amazon's rolled out their Rivian trucks throughout Chicagoland. Like I've been seeing them all over Chicago, Rivian trucks. Now, I don't know what that means for the stock. Man, we're getting pummeled right now. All right, so I'm up a little bit. I'm up a little bit on this spread here. I'll show you guys. So I'm up 11%. Small trade. Like I said, I think that I'm going to try to take this spread off. If we can crack the lows here on SPY, we're looking at 357. So we can break 357. SPX looking at 35.75 here. This was the pivot point. 35.75 was the pivot this morning. Yeah, Apple's getting smoked. But yeah, like the goal today, just have a small play, man. Like just take it easy. So Nasdaq Nasdaq was trying to go green here, and it got cracked. Nasdaq's hitting the lows here. Tesla's 211. What's Twitter doing? Because Twitter's at 50. Okay. I haven't heard anything about the deal. They're probably going to close on that deal, I would imagine. Last week I did well on Tesla, but I mean, to be fair, I mean this thing cratered. I made some decent money on this drop here, from like 240 down to 225. But I haven't gotten back in because I thought maybe, like, as you can see here, it was kind of consolidating. I thought we would get a bounce, but then yesterday I was actually gone yesterday. They smoked this thing. If it's your first time here, guys, let me know. I want to meet you. I want to say what's up. If you want to join our community, link is in the description to our Discord and our trading group on Facebook as well. If you want to get connected. You could also shoot me a text. My phone number is below as well. If you want to text, if you got any questions or anything. Dividend companies back on my radar can get some solid yield at these prices for the long-term account. Yeah, as long as they keep their dividends, right? Things are going to be bad. I mean, they stopped the buybacks. So a lot of people are stopping buybacks. Let's see. I'm looking for some opportunities. mRNA calls. No, thank you. No, thanks. No, thanks. But look at this. What happened? What happened to Moderna? This thing went overnight from close yesterday. It was up 10%. It's closed at like 119. Oh, FDA authorized updated COVID-19 booster shots. All right, this is probably. I mean, I would imagine this is going to be a fade on Moderna. Make sure it's good companies, casual. Yo, what's going on, Matt? Matt, what do you think about this Moderna? What do you think about Matt is one of the butterfly kings here. I would imagine this thing on Moderna is a fade. Like, I mean, imagine like owning this stock going from nearly 400 down to 115. I mean, how many trap buyers are there going to be? Like, you're probably not going to be sucking in a whole lot of buyers here. And the ones that are buying are averaging down like crazy. You know what I mean? All right, ES and NASDAQ just went green again. Market's fighting. Market is fighting. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. Yeah, looks like this is a fade on Moderna. Try to get something in here, maybe. Maybe I'll try to get something in here. The thing is, like, I don't want to do anything until this PPI number comes out because it's gonna screw up all your ideas. Been swinging CGC puts since that pump last week. Been a long time since I traded pot stocks. Yeah, I haven't traded those stocks since 2020, man. I mean, I'll be honest with you. We're getting a little pump here, huh? On SPY. SPY back up to VWAP right now. Let's see, what are we doing on NASDAQ? NASDAQ bounce at the lows again here. NASDAQ bouncing at the, 10,810 here. Can SPY get above VWAP, or is this going to get... All these bounces are like kind of weak though. I mean, we had a pretty nice bounce here from the lows, but is it gonna bounce back up to here? I don't know. Like they might, like honestly, it might kind of just be kind of choppy today. So we had the low at 35.75. Then we have another low here, 35.82. Yeah, they're trying to rip this. Interesting. I mean, I was looking for like a CPI kind of pump here. Interesting. Let's see if there's any news pumping out right now. Not seeing anything in particular, just kind of overall price action. I mean, right now, Fed's Kashkari, a housing downturn is possible, but not a hard crash. Probably a hard crash is gonna. Housing downturn is possible. Like what was Biden saying yesterday? Biden yesterday was like, oh yeah, we're not gonna have a recession. Bro, we're in the recession, I think. How many negative quarters in a row do you need to determine that we got to be in a recession? Like how many do you need? 4, 5, 2? What? Technically, after 2 quarters, you're in a recession, and hate to break it to you. So yeah, nothing really going on other than like some of these people just kind of talking. And that dump yesterday, if we look in here, it went quick all day to pump, and then it just took it down in 15 minutes, 45 minutes, back to the lows. This is a 1 15-minute candle back down the lows, like incredible. So I'm down like $5 on that SPX spread that I did here. It's kind of fluctuating between down $5 to break even because it's the spread, so it kind of fluctuates. But I put that spread on like right in here. President can't come. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, we're at the end of the day, we're gonna have to go through it. The only way to get past a recession is to go through it, right? we're going nowhere here. Like, so we open SPX open 35.90. We're at 35.94 right now. We dipped down a little bit and stuff, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Up or down? It's a coin toss right now. Obviously, I have a very small position on for the downside. Like, can we make some new lows here? Strong dealer flows might hold up things or give up bounces. Yeah. I just don't feel. I mean, I guess we're kind of all in the same boat. Like, we're all just like, yeah, let's not put a lot on before tomorrow. Like, I think that's like the consensus for today. Like, hey, let's not. Like, we're not the only ones thinking like that. We're not like, because like, why would you go like full long or full short ahead of CPI? Like, why would you do that? Like, you would maybe make a small trade like I did, but you're not gonna be like, unless you have inside information or something, like, you're not going to really be aggressive this week. Maybe after tomorrow we can get a little bit more aggressive, but we really need to know. We really need to know what's in the report. Otherwise, like, you know, Tesla, kind of a mixed bag on Tesla today. Affirm puts. They're buying the Affirm October 28th 18.5 strike puts. All right, all indices are back to green. Not strongly. So Affirm. It's hard to trade these charts because, like, the amount that it's gone down, you got to kind of like zoom in to see like what's going on here. Affirm 18.5. It's not bad. I'll feel better about swinging options. After tomorrow, but I do have that one SPX butterfly on right now. That's all I got. So the question is, like, what you know, kind of what I'm looking at from like a day trade perspective, right? Day trade perspective is if this is a high, this is a high, this is a high, you know, we kind of need to break it. It will need to break the trend. So that's why I was looking, like, this morning. I was looking on the ES. I was looking for a break of 36.20. Didn't get it, and we came down to the 35.95, 35.90 area. Bounced, but if this right here is rejected, I mean, we're probably going to continue with the downtrend, I would imagine. As you can see here, we're making some lower lows. I mean, lower highs. Sorry. Try to put Oh. Am I going live tomorrow? I would like to go live tomorrow for CPI. I'd like that. Let's map some stuff out. So let's see if we can break this. If not, I mean, it's not looking good. Not looking good on the ES. Probably was a short there, like 36.15, 36.14. Are you guys having fun yet? You guys having fun yet in this market? fall's coming, leaves are turning. Looks like resistance is holding up. So I'm looking for a break of this line here to if it's gonna go long, we got to break this here. I mean, it could, but like I wouldn't go long here for sure not. Like I said, I would really like in order like if I was gonna go long today, which I'm not, would like a break of the 36.20, but. I mean, we're just kind of struggling. S&P is literally at its opening price. Oh, freaking. Spammers, huh? So I still got that SPX butterfly on. That's probably all I'm doing today. I'll be honest with you. Like I'm not gonna try to. Has anybody tried out the like event contract? Let me see if I can pull that up here. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Anybody try event contracts to Tradeovate? So, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. So, essentially, if you're Tradeovate customer, they have something called event contracts. It's kind of like, I would say it's I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like gambling, but not in a way. It's kind of like trade. It's like trading meets gambling, I would say. So you basically are saying, okay, so ES, will it end above 3,600? And if your answer is yes, you pay $11.25 and you could make $20 on this. So most you can make on this is I think like $9 or something, because you spend 11, you make the 20. Now it doesn't have to like go in that direction for you to actually make money. It just has to go like towards you. You can get a little bit more aggressive. Like, hey, will it end above 36.25 here? The answer is yes. You see, it's like less money. Answer is no, because basically just uses probabilities and time. Like there's only 5 hours left, and these are like daily contracts. They have all different kinds of strikes that you can get involved with. Same for NASDAQ. So they have NASDAQ. I haven't really tried it yet. I just didn't know what you guys' thoughts were this. You guys think this is just like gambling, or you think it actually could be helpful to kind of just maybe, I mean, honestly, it might be an easier trade because you could just be like, okay, this one, I could say, hey, will it end above 3,600? The answer is no. 50-50 shot, right? And if, kind of just get stopped out like you would anything else, right? Oh, just kind of interesting what they're doing these days. The market's got to be bad if they got to roll out a gambling tool. You know the market's bad if they got to produce more ways to make money in the market because participation is down. Yo, Kit, appreciate you, man. Long time no see. All right, so right now we're keeping trend. Got rejected here at the 3615 ES at 3600, kind of struggling here. Snow's been getting hit. Some people going into some snow calls. I don't think I'll ever buy. I don't think I'll ever trade snow again. And the reason for that is just because I feel like it's heavily manipulated and the contracts are, the spreads are so wide on these contracts. I mean, like, how are you going to go long right now? No. AMC, people are getting into the AMC 5.5 puts. Yo, what happened to AMC? AMC's 583. People are piling into the 5.5 puts for this week expiration. Yo, what are those going for? 5.5 puts? Oh, they bought them at 20 cents? Yo, kid, we've been good, man. We've been good. Still grinding. Still grinding. Trying to survive the market. Yo, AMC, I mean not AMD. AMC is, let's see. Let's look at these. Let's look at these contracts. What do you guys think? AMC 5.5. What do you guys think about these right now? So let me and the reason how I found this, I was looking at like the option flow on these bad boys. So AMC this week they're going for 20 cents. AMC. So these actually opened up. Yes, look at the volume that came in. So the volume, this is what I was looking at. This is what popped up on my radar here. Volume on the AMC 5.5 strike puts, 22,000, over 22,000 on right now. There's like, what is this? 23,000 on this now. These opened up at like 7 cents. 23 cents right now. I would like to. I mean, I might mind adding these AMCs on a little. I don't know if we're gonna get a. Like, I don't know. You guys think we're gonna get a bounce on this? Like, look at this. Look at this. Opened at 612, bounced to 620, getting decimated. Sorry, I got a little excited there. Yeah, I'm probably gonna miss this opportunity here. I just don't want to kind of like. So what I'm looking at, these people that were adding them. So they started adding them. What time is it now? 9:45. So 5 minutes ago, these were 15 cents. They paid above ask. Then they added them at 19 cents. Then they added them at 20 cents. Now they're adding them at 23 cents. They're currently going for 24 right now, 24 cents right now. I mean, I do like to short AMC. I do like the AMC. I do like that. But I feel like I'm a little late. That came in quick. I didn't realize AMC was I didn't realize AMC is cracking this bad right now. This is bad. This is down almost 6% right now. This thing, ever since it was this August, this gap down killed it. Like, that's when on that gap down in August, that's when they rolled out the 8 preferred stock. Oh, who was that? Oh my God, who was these contracts now going for 26. So could have bought them for 23. They're going for 26 cents now. if these can come, if these contracts can maybe come back down to like 20 cents, maybe put a buy in. But like the way the market's going right now, I don't know if we're gonna get it. These contracts going for 26 cents right now. Yeah, so AMC killed their own stock. That is crazy. So it looks like we got SPY back under VWAP. So as long as SPY's under VWAP, my spread's gonna be good. Oh, they're coming in more. So now they're paying 27 cents for these AMC's 5.5 calls. Puts, I'm sorry, not calls. They're now paying, so they started paying 15 cents, then they went to 19 cents, then 20 cents, 23 cents, 27 cents now. They're paying 27 cents. I mean, I would like, can this bounce? If this could bounce to 6, I would add some. Like if an AMC could bounce to 6, I'll add some. Let's put an alert on. I'll put an alert on. Get a bounce. If we can get a bounce to 590, if it goes above 590, I'll look at it. But I feel like I'm kind of late to that party right now. But they're adding AMC pretty heavy here. Well, some excitement going on today. Lululemon 285s. Oh man, Lululemon 302. I actually made some money on this a short last week on this, and I thought we were gonna get more of a bounce. We did get this did come down to 286. I closed at like 300. I was like 302 when I closed. I put it on up at like 310, I think, and I closed my short out last week. Lululemon 302 area, and then coming down. I should have held part of that, right? Because this thing came down to 286. Yeah, they're just chopping SPY right now. Let's go pump AMC up a little bit, get a little bounce here in the market, pump AMC back up to $6, and I will try to buy a couple of those. Try to buy a couple puts. You sold 2 AMC puts, Bailey. Lululemon. Been a kind of a sloppy mess all month. I mean, look at this. Gap downs, gap ups, gap downs. I mean, market is a mess. Let's see how we're holding up here. Let's extend it. Okay, so 3612 ES 3612 looking for here if it holds up or not. But right now it's just kind of riding down. AMC is bouncing a little bit. 580 right now on AMC. But yeah, wouldn't mind maybe trying to get into that trade if we can get a decent bounce on AMC. SPY's just trying to do its thing. Might not get. Doesn't look like we're gonna get much of a bounce on AMC here. Like if we can come up on AMC, get a VWAP retest, like that'd be like 595 or 6. Like start adding in a little bit at 595, 6. Add a couple more, but. I got a few friends that YOLO into AMC still holding. Like, I don't know how. I mean, you have a problem in the market. Like, you have a problem in the market. I'm gonna talk to you guys here for a second. You have a problem in the market when you place the blame on other people, like whether it's shorts or hedge funds. You have a problem in the market when you can't control yourself and you blame other people. Listen, nobody told you to put that position on. No one told you to buy that stock. No one told you to do anything. You click the buy button, you click the sell button, it's up to you. Everything else out of your control. Sure, like things happen. Things happen all the time. Right? But you can't control what they're doing. You can just control what you're doing. And if you're repeatedly, okay, I'm gonna buy at $40, I'm gonna buy at $50, I'm gonna buy at $60, I'm gonna buy on the way down, buy at $30, buy at $20, buy at $10, now I'm buying at $5. Like, that's your fault. That is 100% your fault. Look in the mirror. Your fault. All these crashes are gonna be great for my future. Yeah, resets are good. I mean, I wouldn't wish for a depression or anything, but it's always good, get a little reset on the stocks. I mean, we got crazy overbought. I mean, the Fed was just pumping trillions into the market, into people's accounts, and they were spending that. That's the thing. Like, everyone's like, hey, we're gonna give out, X amount of dollars to every American. We're gonna make sure everybody's okay. And what did they do with the money? They went out, bought cars, TVs, and AMC stock. Like, I mean, come on, man. So we're just kind of taking the slow grind down right now. Like, what are you gonna do with your stimulus check? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go buy a TV. Like, what? It's crazy times. Crazy times we live in right now. Buying low and holding. Sooner or later, the war will be over and the world will progress. I mean, there's always greater times ahead, right? There's gonna be great times ahead. There's gonna be bad times ahead. It's just life. All right, looks like the market's going to try to go, but if you look here at Apple, same setup we have. ES, same setup. Apple, same setup, just kind of grinding down, making lower highs here. But overall, I mean, we're not really doing anything. If we look, let's see here. I mean, so this. Take care, Daniel. If you look here, this is the opening range. We're still right where we opened at. We're right where we opened at on the NASDAQ. So, not too exciting today. I mean, we're just kind of grinding sideways since open. It looks like we're heading down. We're making lower highs, but we're not. At the end of the day, we're not going anywhere. Yeah, some ugly charts, Jeff. We're not going anywhere. I mean, if this is all the bulls got, we're in trouble. If this is all the bulls have right now, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. And every time they try to pump it, they fade this. Let's see, what else are people getting into this morning? Uber puts, man, Uber, Lyft, all those stocks got decimated. What was that, yesterday? Uber, 22. Went from 27 down to 22. I don't even know what this... Like, is it going to come back down to the, like, the fact that it pumped from the 20s to the 30s is incredible. Got rejected at 200-day, dropped, retested, came above, then came below. Need some alerts set up to short this stuff when it crosses back underneath the 200-day. That's probably what I need to do. Like when it crosses back on the 200-day moving average, probably set some alerts to short these things. Save might be a short. I've never traded Spirit Airlines. Like, I've never, ever traded it. Does it trade well? Not really any volume on these. Total volume today on these calls and puts 461. Not great. Not great. Netflix 210 put. All these charts look the same this morning. We had this pump, like look at this, went from 212, made a low 212. Let's see what that JPM 103 put's doing right now. JPM. Last time I traded JPM, it did not go well for me. Yeah, I'm probably gonna pass on. I'm gonna pass on JPM. I don't know. DKNG. So DraftKings actually they had that deal with ESPN or Disney. Pumped the stock up, but they gave it all back. Gave it all back. And now they're even worse off. I mean, this stock, DraftKings probably going sub 10. I mean, this is... How's that mRNA? Yeah, this thing was a fade for sure. Probably should have faded this. Like, if the thing is, like, to fade Moderna or these stocks, like, I wanna buy some time on it, but like, I don't want to go into CPI tomorrow with it on. Like I want to put positions on after the data comes out. So I'm break even right now on this SPX spread because we haven't gone anywhere. Looks like we're not going to get that bounce. I'm not going to get that bounce I wanted on AMC. No bounces. This thing is going. AMC is going to go out of business 2023, right? Is that what we're doing here? Yeah, they're coming in. Well, I mean, I don't think anything's going on today. I mean, if they're just gonna kind of chop us, hold us here. You know, like they haven't been able to break out of this, so I'm gonna leave this spread on. I'm gonna probably take off here. I'm gonna leave this spread on, and you know, thanks. I mean, guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll try to be a little bit more consistent in the live streams and in the YouTube videos, making content. You know, life's just been life in me. You know, it's just nothing bad at all. Just staying consistent and making content. It's harder than what it seems. It's a lot harder than what it seems. So you guys have a great day. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us first, herd.